What's good, family? Welcome back to another WWE video. We're going to be going over the card for next Saturday's it's not called pay-per-view anymore. Um, next Saturday's events, the Elimination Chamber. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into that. It's so funny they don't call it a pay-per-view anymore, but it makes sense because it's streaming now. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so there's a couple of matches that we're going to talk about with one that was also added last night. Now, I want to make a quick correction of last night's video where I said that there was only going to be 2 women's matches because now there are 3, which is the most in, I believe, Elimination Chamber no, that's not what I wanted to say. It is the most women's matches in the Saudi Arabia history of WWE going there. So that's pretty sweet. We're going to start off with the bottom left, the tag team champions of SmackDown, the Bloodline, the Usos, 2/3 of the Bloodline going up against the Viking Raiders, aka the War Raiders, or actually FKA the War Raiders, FKA the Viking Experience. I see the Usos coming out on top for this one. Please let me know your predictions down below as well. And then to the right, we have another match that, again, Madcap is good, and the last time he fought Drew was also pretty good. I just don't think it's pay-per-view caliber worthy, in my opinion, but they do got to give Drew something. My guess is they're going to probably have him face Baron Corbin at WrestleMania, I guess. And that'll be it. I'm going Drew on this match. Then, of course, we have the Fatal 6-Way. I don't know why I call it Fatal, but the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship between Austin Theory, AJ Styles, current WWE Champion Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Seth freaking Rollins, and Matt Riddle. Predictions here, I mean, you'd have to assume Brock wins. I would love for AJ Styles to win. I would love for him to face Edge, even if it's not for the title. I know that that would be pretty sweet. But ideally, what if Seth Rollins pulls the upset here, right? Hear me out. Brock Lesnar already has a guaranteed title opportunity against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, regardless of what happens here. He wants to take the WWE title and make it a title-for-title match. What if Seth Rollins has that same implication? Seth wins the WWE title instead of Brock Lesnar, brings that bad boy to SmackDown, and says the same exact thing. Then it becomes a triple threat. I was trying to copy his wife there, Becky. And he does the title for title, right? I think that would be pretty sweet. I think that would be a good way to swerve the audience. I don't think they would see it coming. That's my opinion. I'm still going to go Seth Rollins as my pick, even though brain-wise we know Brock's going to win. I'm going Seth Rollins. We have Lita and Becky Lynch. If you guys know before, you know, Lita was very well outspoken in regards to the whole Saudi Arabia thing. A lot of people are implicating her in regards to getting paid, and that's why she changed her mind. I'd be stupid to disagree with that, but I don't know her personally, so I can't speak on her take on things and what's changed. People do have a tendency to change their mind, and that's okay. Next, we have the Tribal Chief, the current Universal Champion, against Goldberg. Contractual obligation-wise, this is Goldberg's last match, unless if he renegotiated a new deal, which, as far as I know, he hasn't. Roman is most likely projected to win this match here. Not most likely, he will. And that'll be the end of it. And we're supposed to get this match 2 years ago, so it kind of makes sense. Even if it is a one-off, that's fine. I think for Elimination Chamber, it works. The Saudis love having legends. It makes sense to Goldberg to have this match, you know, good payday, good match. The match will probably be like maybe 5-10 minutes long. I'm okay with it, to be honest. And we also have, I'm going to go up a little bit, okay? I spoke of this one already. Let me know who you guys got for this match too, though. Just let me know. And then we have the Women's Chamber match. Now, this is a match that a lot of people have not spoken about personally, and I can't blame you on that. The argument is, well, it wasn't really showcased. No one really qualified. They just kind of threw random people in there. To my knowledge, you are correct. They announced it. They said who the 5 competitors were going to be with one surprise. Let me know who you think that is. I don't think it's Alexa Bliss. I would want to say maybe Rhea Ripley wins. But at the same time, if they want to throw us for a loop, they'll put Sasha Banks in that match. Just saying. We also have the returning Bailey, who isn't projected to return till like March, so it can't be her. Asuka, as of right now, I think they could maybe technically throw her in there. Between her and Alexa Bliss, who would have a higher percentage of being in the match? I'd probably say Alexa. I lied, actually. I wouldn't say Alexa. But, well, then again, maybe, because she's had a few therapy sessions already. I'm going to go with Alexa. Now, as far as who would walk out of here, if it's not Alexa that enters and it's Asuka, sticking with Rhea Ripley. If Alexa is the one to enter this match, then I'm going Alexa Bliss, because I would prefer her to win. And I would like to see her face Becky one-on-one. That would be pretty sweet. At SummerSlam, I think what will happen is once Ronda wins, or even WrestleMania Backlash in May, which is in Providence, I'm going to try and go to that one. I could see them doing a title for the women's match if they go the route of title for at WrestleMania for the men. And the reason why I say that is because I think they're going to unify the rosters again. That's just my own personal opinion. Please let me know if you guys agree with it or not. That's perfectly fine too. Just state your opinion. It's a judgment-free zone here. Next, we have... What else did I forget? I apologize. We do need this to be run back, though. We need this original match to be run back again. There's other matches that were announced. So like I was stating earlier, last night via SmackDown's Twitter, basically they added at the end of SmackDown, not the taping of SmackDown, but the live one that we saw last night. Basically, if you guys didn't watch, but at the end, Ronda came out to save Naomi after Charlotte and Sonya were jumping her. Naomi had a one-on-one match with Charlotte Flair per Vince McMahon. If Sonya Deville got involved during the match or put her hands on her in any way, she was basically going to have her job in jeopardy. The wordplay there is a bit iffy because Sonya basically put the pause on Naomi after the match was over. And per Vince, I could have sworn he said he couldn't lay a hand on Naomi, and he never specified if it was during the match or not. So I'm assuming that on Friday, maybe not this Friday because it was pre-recorded. I didn't see anything about that. They just had the contract signing between Ronda and Charlotte. If you guys didn't know, check out my TikTok. I did post spoilers over there. I'm just not going to talk about them here because obviously not everybody wants spoilers, and I'd rather you guys know about it versus me just talking about it. But you can check out my TikTok if you want to see the spoilers for the main things that happened. If not, I won't talk about it here. I'll just keep pushing. But basically, because of what happened on the actual SmackDown that we saw last night, they're going to have this 2-on-2 match. Ronda and Naomi versus Charlotte and Sonya. No, Charlotte's title is not on the line. It is just a normal tag team match, playa. So, again, first time 3 women's matches will be featured in a Saudi Arabia show. I'm actually pretty excited for actually all 3 of them, which is rare. I'm actually excited for every match on the card with the exception of the Usos match because I don't care about the Viking Raiders. When they were the War Raiders, in my opinion, was a bit better. Now they're a bit more like... I mean, the argument... What I was about to say was they're a bit more gimmicky now, but that's hypocritical because when they were the War Raiders, they were also doing war, same thing. So I don't know. I just think they were cooler when they were in NXT because of the theme song, the entrance, things like that. That's just my opinion. They still have the same wrestling ability, so there's no real reason why my opinion of them should have changed. I think it's just because of how they've been featured that's ultimately resulted in my perspective being altered. But that goes without saying with a lot of people, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm excited for the women's chamber match as well because I want to know who it's going to be, the 6th person. And I want to see Rhea and Nikki tear each other apart. I'm excited for the Lita and Becky match. I think Lita can still get it done. I'm also excited for the Elimination Chamber match of the boys. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right, I can't actually remember what I was talking about. But, yeah, let's move on. All right, I think there was one more match that I didn't get a chance to talk about. Or maybe I did. Ooh, Liv Morgan looking nice as hell. Moving on. Yeah, I think that was it. I think I talked about all the matches already, all the matches that are on the card. Yeah. Please let me know if you guys have any other comments or anything like that, or what else you would like to see from the channel. And by all means, man, drop a comment down below if you either agree or disagree with any of the predictions I had, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Peace.